This is our newest and biggest in our aeration series. And in the same fashion as our other aerators, this is going to be a fantastically easy kit to install. Everything is pre-wired, plug and play, ready to go. And that's going to make it really easy for you to get your pond health in great shape for the summertime. We're going to be running through some of the components that will be included in this new kit and unbox some of those today. And we're going to take a look at how we've brought the same DIY magic of the smaller aerators into a bigger system to allow for more aeration. As we've mentioned in previous videos, the addition of a solar aerator is going to be a huge benefit to your pond. You're going to see an improvement in water quality. It's going to help fight those algae blooms, and it's also going to be great for any fish that you have swimming around in the pond. So let's start and take a closer look at this enclosure here. So this enclosure, you'll notice, is a bit bigger than our smaller aerator kits, and that's because it's supporting a much larger system. We can go ahead and open up this latch here, and you'll notice as you look inside here, the controller is still mounted right at the top. Everything in here is pre-wired. You have your MC4 connectors and the wiring down into the compressor. Right at the top here, you're going to notice a difference from our other aeration kits, and that's an additional air hose. So we're actually going to have 3 standard air hose outlets with an extra 4th available should it be needed. Right at the top here, you're also going to see these 2 mufflers. Those are really going to help keep the sound down on this system. It's really just going to sound like a low hum, something equivalent to like an air conditioner. So really nothing too crazy there. If we look a little bit farther down, you're going to see the air compressor itself. Now this is going to be a 1,000-watt motor, so that's the biggest air compressor that we have to date. And of course, right underneath that, you'll see the fans that are going to help keep the system cool during operation. And those work in tandem with these vents along the side to make sure that when it gets hot, there's still sufficient airflow to keep the system cool. So the nice thing about this 1,000-watt motor, being a little bit larger, it's going to be able to support more airflow. So we actually have some slightly larger air hoses than previously. These are going to be 5/8" weighted air hose, and that's going to help to support 8 to 9 cubic feet per minute of oxygen getting into the water. So a much more robust system, a lot more air, and it'll be great with those 3 air hoses or optional 4 so that you can really spread out the aeration as you see fit for a pond that's shaped weird or a pond that's a little bit larger, and that's going to help get oxygen and improve that water quality.